so before we bring up who is coming next, our one and only Dr. Toyin. Now, before she comes up to start telling you about herself, let me just give you a glimpse. Not a whole picture, just a glimpse, just a peek of how extraordinary she is. Now, on the street of LinkedIn, if you have not come across her, I don't know what you're doing there. Or even on Instagram. You don't know her. Hey, she's loaded. No, sorry, that's an understatement. Overly loaded. Now, Dr. Toyin Sam Emehelu is a global education consultant, transformational leadership coach, mentor, and the visionary founder of Whole Skills Transformational Academy, with nearly 30 years of experience. Did I just hear 30 years? My God, are you clapping or what? I don't know what you're doing. With nearly 30 years of experience as an educator, mentor, and trainer, she has devoted her life to unlocking human potential, building purposeful educators, and equipping organizations to grow sustainably with excellence, art, and results. Dr. Toyin's work transcends classrooms. She has mentored. She has mentored over 60,000 learners across Africa and beyond, inspired more than 1,000 individuals through coaching, and guided over 70 education consultants into certified success. I'm sure I'm one of the people she has inspired. Our transformative programs have helped people from emerging educators to executives clarify their vision, elevate their influence, and live with deeper significance. She holds a doctorate in educational planning and management, alongside certifications in public leadership and policy. As a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Mentoring and Coaching, the partnership lead of Equip Nigeria of John C. Maxwell nonprofit, her influence spans both local and global platforms. She mentors rising leaders through initiatives like Tony Elumelu's Foundation, Teach for Nigeria, and West Africa Vocational Enterprise, MasterCard Foundation, Teach for Nigeria. I don't know why you're not clapping. Whether designing life-saving curricula, training corporate teams, or keynote global conferences, Dr. Toyin brings unmatched energy, grace, and clarity. Her work is a fusion of deep expertise, lived experience, and soulful teaching, the kind that doesn't just inform but transform. So you're about to be transformed. A prolific author of 28 books, Dr. Toyin is also a beloved wife and mother, a championing balance, faith, and family as a part of her calling through Core Skills Accountability Mentoring Program. She works intimately with those she serves, creating space for purpose, passion, and progress to strive. Dr. Toyin is a magnetic. Do you hear that? Teaching is not just a profession, it's a legacy. If you're ready to shift from content delivery to true transformation, she's not just a teacher for your journey, she's a partner in your evolution. Are you clapping? Are we clapping? So, I have the honor and the privilege. In fact, for us to have her here is a privilege. Let me put it that way. Because I know part of the things that she does. So let's put our hands together as I welcome no other person than Dr. Toyin.
Wow, good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's super great to be here. So I didn't prepare a PowerPoint slide. I decided to have a Word document so that I could share with us when we are done. And I would like it to be projected. Can it be expanded? Okay, I was thinking I was going to be able to use my laptop. But then you permit me, because I wrote this from my soul, and I wanted us to read them out because I was very intentional about everything. So it's just a 2-pager, and when we get to where I'll be sharing more light, I will also be expanding on that. So yes, we've heard a lot about me, and one of the things I embody is to let us know that we can do a lot beyond the classroom walls. And ever since I became an educator, that has been my fight. That has been my fight, because I don't know, like, for any of us in this room, I also did not want to become an educator. That is weird, right? But interestingly, education found me. So my maternal grandparents, my grandfather happened to be head of school, married my grandmom, who happened to be the head girl at that time in College of Education. And so my grandma too, a teacher. My mom, a teacher, all my uncles, teachers. My elder sister also has a school in Abuja. And so I did all I could. I wanted to run. But one of the beautiful things that had helped me over the years was when I discovered, I read a book, The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. I'll be sharing the book on the WhatsApp group maybe after my conversation. I read that book, and what did that book show me? Everything about my shape, which simply means my spiritual gifts, my heart, my abilities, my personality, and all the experiences I had growing up. Which one of it was that I had to write WAEC almost 8 times, not because I wasn't intelligent, but because I was searching for chemistry, and I wanted to run into the sciences. And even till now, I did not pass that WAEC, and I'm a doctor of education. How? I'll just do later. So we stand today in a generation where education has leaped off the chalkboard into the cloud. Did you agree with that statement?
Yes, ma'am.
The concept of a classroom no longer has walls, and neither should your mindset. If we're going to raise students who will build tomorrow's world, we must be living proof that there is more beyond the paycheck, beyond the fear, beyond the world. One of the reasons why we have children that don't want to become teachers is because they see our lives and it doesn't look so desirable. By the way, my topic is investments beyond walls. Now, let's scroll up. Before we talk money, we must first talk mindset. Shifting from scarcity to abundance. Reframe failure as learning. Take calculated risk. Don't save as an investment, but save to invest. I'm going to repeat that statement. Don't save as an investment. I'm sure a lot of times people have told you, save, save, save. It's important to save, it's better to save. So what happens usually when we just save and save and save? What happens one day?
Money will save you.
Emergency. The money will save you, but not in most situations, because oftentimes the value will automatically drop. Yes. And the last that I checked, Nigeria has one of the highest levels of inflation. So the money that you thought that is in the bank, you thought is the same value, it has been devalued. Yes, from the moment you just keep it in the bank. And unfortunately for us, thank God for the new generation tech startup banks that are beating the commercial banks to it. You don't know what happens. They will charge you for what? Tell me those things they charge us for. Card maintenance. Pardon? Transaction fee. VAT fee. Account maintenance charge. At least that one, I receive that one regularly. I did not mention the name of any bank. Oh, this thing is on video. But I'm just saying that generally, right? But then, when you save to invest, now you are ready for business. I was very You know, when myself and Chizon were having conversation and I told her, this is the life I've lived for the last 2 years. Guess what? I don't spend the money I work for. I spend the money that yields from my investment. Yes. But before we talk money, there are some essential foundations I have to lay. Can we scroll up a bit, please? So, see yourself first as an asset and your mind as a factory of wealth. I'm going to repeat that statement for emphasis' sake. See yourself as an asset and your mind as a factory of wealth. Now, don't write any of these things. I'm going to drop this document on the group. But should I tell you what I want you to write? Begin to write the action you're going to take after I'm done speaking. Did we get that? I still want you to write. I love the way she's looking at me. She has got the transformational bug. Write down the action you're going to take once I'm done speaking. That's what I want you to write. I'm going to share this in the group. Be assured. That's why I didn't do any paparazzi. I'm here to speak and transform lives. I'm not here for joke. Now, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is profitable investment opportunities. Now, I divided them into segments because I needed us to think deeply about this area. The first area I want to talk about is personal growth investment. The greatest investment you are ever going to do is investments in yourself. Say investment in myself. When my profile was being read, some of us could not just but clap. Because when you look at me on the surface, you are making a very big mistake. I'm beautifully playful, incredibly humble, and radically strategic. Talking about investment in yourself, it has to be triune. Man is a spirit. He lives in a body, and he has a soul. I'll say it again. Man is a what? Man is a what? Man is a what? Man is a spirit. What did I say again? Man is a what? Okay, you can write this down because it's not on the slide. Man is a what? He has a what? He has a soul and he lives in a body. So when I talk about investment in yourself, you must cut across these three areas. And when I say man is a spirit, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about a connection with the higher being. Whatever the higher being means to you, please invest in it. Life is very spiritual. Standing right here in front of you, I've had 5 life-threatening situations. And the one that I'm connected to in the spirit said, I'm not done with you yet. Do you know what that implies? Nothing on earth can take me away until when the one that I have a deep connection with says it's time. So forget village people. You have a soul that is the seat of your intellect, the seat of your will. You can start writing this one down. Because I said this one is just the crackers. That's how I will send it. Because the real embodiment of what I want to share is here. It's the seat of your intellect, It's the seat of your will, and it's the seat of your decisions. Your thoughts determines your words. Your words determines your action. Your actions determines your character. Your character determines your destiny. As an educator or any human being, you must develop what is called metacognition. What exactly is metacognition? Metacognition is your ability to think about what you are thinking. Did you get that? Yes. Beautiful. The ability to think about what you are thinking. We are educators in the room. This is a very fundamental concept. If you are just entering metacognition for the first time, there's a long way. A lot of us think we can't control our thoughts, and we just allow them to come in and stray and bamboozle us in the face. There's a lot. Let me move on. I have just 30 minutes. Or am I permitted to go on? When some thought comes to your mind, don't entertain it. Repeating thoughts. Don't you know that sometimes you just say, I'm not feeling, because it's stemmed from your thoughts. You just wake up and you're just feeling it, just started from your thoughts. But because you have not developed metacognition to be able to arrest that thought, the moment it's coming, you allow it. It affects your feeling. It affects your mood. Are we getting my point? And then it moves on to begin to affect your actions and your behavior. Nobody likes to be around somebody that is cranky. Don't get my thoughts. There are days when I have those thoughts, but because of my ability to think about what I'm thinking, and you don't fight thoughts with thoughts. You don't fight thoughts with thoughts. Can anybody help me? What do you think we fight thoughts with? We fight what? We fight thoughts with words. Do you have words you speak to yourself? Do you wake up in the morning, look at the mirror and say, oh my God, I'm the best thing that has happened to anybody this morning after sliced bread? You must. You can have a structured and an unstructured one. Did you get it? How else do you fight thoughts aside from your words? You fight thoughts by being in the right community. Then why do we go to mosque on Fridays? Have you asked yourself? Why did we go to mosque on Friday? My sisters. Why do we go to church on Sundays? Why do we call it service? When a car does not necessarily have to break down before we take it to the mechanic workshop for service. Did anybody get that? Body. So when I tell people that I'm in my 40s, a lot of people don't believe me. And it's because lately I just added some weight. And I think I added them in the right place. Right? And it was also intentional because there's an appearance I wanted to bring up. How do we take care of our... I know that's not a challenge. But sleep, eat, and do you know what? Foods that are nutritious are the least expensive. Yesterday afternoon, I had a handful of garden egg. The whole entire garden egg that I ate was 1,000 naira. And I was full with granite paste. That was my lunch yesterday. By 6 p.m., I've eaten dinner. I'm not going to waste time on that. Now, invest in knowledge. I did not say plan for knowledge. Did you get me? To invest in knowledge, you must be willing and ready to stretch and put in some money. By the way, I'm not a cheap. My mentees are here. They are here in this room. In fact, it was because they kept they kept changing my time for speaking. A lot of them were around yesterday. I'm not cheap. Sincerely, that's the truth. So I'm letting us know ahead of time. But I'm graceful. And I give people opportunities. Are we getting it? My budget for personal development this year alone is over 7 million. To develop myself personally. So will I now do things that are cheap? Answer my question now. But I didn't start from there, right? But way back in 2010 to now is, what am I saying? Yeah, 2010 to now is about 15 years ago. I already started paying for trainings worth 50,000 naira. Trying to calculate what 50,000 naira is. In fact, my first salary as an educator was about 5,000. And I remember then, I was a graduate, but I didn't know how to use computer. So I walked up to the computer school and they told me that the computer fee was 15,000. So what did I do? I now told them I was paying them 225. So for my 5,000 naira salary, I was single definitely, so I didn't have bukata or anything. So I was living on 2.5. By the way, I'm a Christian. I've always been a Christian, and I still had to pay my tithe from the 2.5. And the remaining 2.5, I was paying the computer center. That was how I got literate with the use of technology. Please, can I have my document on the screen? So when I say invest in knowledge, see, it's a principle in life. The more you know, the more you earn. Whether you like, do asalatu from today to tomorrow. Whether you like, go to mountain or fire. I'm speaking this eloquent. You think some of you, your eyes are glued on me. You think it's not. I'm just because I'm making sense. So if I'm not making sense, I'm making spirit. Say what she's saying. Invest in the right associations. Now I'm going to share something very briefly. Training gives you knowledge. Mentorship gives you discipline. Community gives you wealth. Training gives you knowledge. See, everything we are doing here, you're just knowing and being aware. Right? But the transformation will not take place until you enroll for mentorship. She not like this, we go there. She not like this, we go there. Training gives knowledge. Mentorship or coaching gives discipline and accountability. All right? Then community gives wealth. I'm telling you how. There is a way to the city. Come for mentorship to know how. So, invest in emotional intelligence. Why did I itemize this separately? The truth is that IQ is overrated. And unfortunately, Harvard research shows that 80% of our success is dependent on how much we have been able to master emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence spans across 5 areas. Number 1, self-awareness. Number 1, self-awareness. Number 2, anybody in the room? No? Who said self-regulation? Beautiful. I have a gift for you after this session. No. Self-awareness, self-regulation, also known as self-control. You are happy, self-control. You are sad, self-control. I mean, you've not seen somebody that because of happiness they went to drink and and their life ended. Right? So what did I say the first element of emotional intelligence is? The second one, self-regulation, which is also known as self-control, is also known as self-management. Right? So it's the same second one, no, but it's in different ways. You can call it self-regulation, you can call it self-management, you can also call it what? Self-control. Did we get that? Beautiful. Now, if you notice in emotional intelligence, the first 2 elements is talking about self. What is number 3? Oh yeah, my supplier. Beautiful, empathy. Do you know empathy is different from sympathy? Okay, who can tell me the difference? All right, thank you. Please, can I have a mic for her or something? Okay, you can use your teacher's voice. Yes? I'm doing something about it. Another gift for you. Did you get that? She has explained it. Can I move on? The 4th element is called social skills. Social skills. And why is that important? See, if you like complain to tomorrow about politicians, you have mastered it. It is no longer what you know. It is who you know that knows who you know, that knows who you know, that knows who you know, that will help you get what you want. Get as of us. Come here. Follow Wuno Road and own your transport money, my sister. See, let me explain to you. Oh my God. I'm serious, so let me explain this thing to you. You know, I need a volunteer, please. Quickly. Somebody. Thank you. Just stand in front of me. I like dramatization because it's one of my beautiful, most impactful teaching strategies. Forget I'm a teacher to the bone. My DNA, the thing is there. I now polished it. You go take today. She's the one that knows the road, right? I'm the one following her. Please, we need somebody that is a bus conductor. Thank you. Oh yeah, my sister. Oh yeah, stay there at that edge. Yes. So, my sister, she's holding her transport money. Me, I'm not holding my transport money. I'm following her. And oh yeah, they drive your car, so we are coming. Are they following Wuno Road, Abi? Enter. Yeah. Wallet. Oh yeah, pay. Oh yeah, enter the bus. No, I'm following now. She's the one that knows the road now. Madam, I don't have money. I don't have money. I'm following Uno Road. I'm following Uno Road. We say, wait, oh, there's still another presentation. Come. Now, it is also important that you hold your full money. Because the person where you they follow, you enter the same road together, the person paid for a longer fee. Your money stop for one place. Conductor will drive you, come down. So you can even follow Uno Road, you reach to an extent. Because your money did not reach that extent, they ask you to come down. The person where Uno Road continues to go. I don't know if you are getting me. That is a very, very good illustration. Now, but you know, the moment, it depends on how long you're also going. My sister, sit down. So let's say, assuming, she used to be open mouth. Can you see the way you open mouth? I'm showing you the possibility because yes, she can lap you. Now, we go Abuja. Why are you saying that? Because they say you have to lap me now, you must lap me. She already say her. Because it will get to a point. She will say, please, you will need to stand up. And that is why when we wait only for freebies, and we are not ready to invest, push me. At some point, she will push you away. And she will continue on the road. Clap for me, guys. Another gift for you. So, now that is another thing in life that we must learn. Don't sit down and expect opportunities to come to you. You don't only look for it, you grab it and maximize it. We started exhibiting since Monday, and some of us have seen me. They just stroll past me. No, waiting this woman carry. On Monday, as scanty as the hall was, before they leave, block them on the road. I paid for the stand now, and I was selling. The lady was saying, I said, yes, I did not come here to play. 3 days. Do you know what 3 days of my life means? Invest in time and energy management. So currency is in 4 folds. It has the acronym MIT. Write it down. That one is not on this. I said this is just my guide. What I want to teach you is here. Is here. MIT. M is money. E is energy. A is what? Because I've taught you this morning. A is what? Attention. And T is time. But all we keep thinking every time is the money. If you have not developed the capacity to convert your energy, your attention and time to give you money, you have not started. You want to know how? Come for mentoring. Now, there is a transitioning from time management to energy management. Why? Because we realize that whether we like it or not, time is limited. We have 24 hours. You're rich, you're poor, you're male, you're female. Yeah? And that is one thing that God has given all of us equally. And that's what shows us that God is not partial. My sister she's thinking deep. Did we get that? However, you must understand how your body works. Are we getting it? You must understand your peak during the day. You must understand the point. Energy is renewable, but there is never going to be another 6th August 2025. It's gone, and it's gone forever. It's not time wasted. It's just for you to be aware. And then begin to have an understanding that, because whether you like it or not, there's something called the loci of control. Don't let me, I don't like to derail for what I'm talking about. So you must understand your energy levels. What are the things that give you energy? And I'm not talking of just physical energy. There's an energy in this room, men and brethren. Do you get it? Music gives you energy. Movies give you energy. Some people give you bad energy. You move away, man. What will give you positive energy? You go and search for them. And you know that you are also an energy. What energy are you giving? Ask your neighbor, what energy are you giving me? So, growth-oriented mindset. We must have that growth-oriented mindset. That's why I put there specifically paid trainings, mentorship, coaching, therapy. Start from somewhere, even if it's an e-book, buy. There's something called customer journey. Anything they find on Clicker Day. Because when you pay attention.
When you pay attention.
Clap! On a clap. We are re-engineering this company. Next year they will hear it. When you pay attention. Say, that cost, I must do it, oh. I must do it. You must not miss. If it is e-book, if it is online course, if it is online webinar. I don't know when people say free webinar. Do you know it's not totally free? You are paying with your attention, you are paying with your time, you are paying with your energy. So don't jump on any free anything. Consider those other things you are paying for. Consider them. Is it worth my time? Is it worth my energy? Is it worth my attention? If it's not, waka pass. Now let's talk about the real. Let's scroll up. The ones that we love to hear. But I have to lay that foundation. Because if you don't grow to the level of the money that comes into your hand, you will lose the money. If you don't grow to the level of money that comes into your hand, you will lose the money. How many people have you seen they won lotto and you're like, have you ever jump? And I upload because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. What systems do you have to manage that money? What systems do you have to multiply that money? So it's not just about making money. Did you get that? If you jump up,
you will come down.
You will come down. If you grow up, you stay up.
Yeah. Shout. I want to buy this thing.
So I needed to lay the foundation about the personal investment. Now, income generating financial investment. This is where I'm so passionate because I have to remove my glasses here. Yeah. By the grace of God, I'm a millionaire in 2 digits. And I've come to share my heart. Because in this sector, I'm an apostle. I know my role. Do we get it? Yeah. I know my role.
So I had to remove my glasses because this is a burden for me. It's a burden. Remember I told us that in the last 2 years, I don't spend the money I work for.
I spend my dividends. By the way, please give a wonderful round of applause to Jeremiah. Jeremiah is no longer he's a son to me now. Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a major videographer at Redemption Camp. He left Redemption Camp this morning because he has to be here with me. Jeremiah does not collect a dime from me. I beg him, I record my courses with him and all of that. But guess what? Because there's an exchange of value. Jeremiah will call me, Mama, I have a price. I said, price that price is we rearrange. He's been in Abuja for over 3 weeks for a major contract. Currency is a moving force. It doesn't have to be money. It's from the root word current. Current in geography or biology talks about what? Movement. We have the currency of money, we have the currency of energy, we have the currency of attention, and we have the currency of time. Real estate. By the way, everyone that exhibited at this program, I brought them into this program. Chisholm is there, she can attest to it. Everyone that exhibited at this program, I brought them. I'm a brand ambassador with a real estate company. You think I don't know what I'm doing, Abby? So there's something called land banking. You don't have to buy a land because you want to build. You can buy a land and make money from it. And because I was a brand ambassador with Frontline, I fought them totally. I said you must create a package for teachers. Something teachers can afford money, and they did it because of me. They were here because of me. I'm an educator like you. Don't say no, I am an educator. Is that not what I'm doing now? Am I not teaching? Am I not teaching? I'm lecturing. How many strategies have I used today? Oh yeah? Role play, discussion, dramatization, storytelling, questioning, playway method. I've sang for you now. And danced. So I've appealed to all the learning styles. Clap, you want to clap. So, rental, short legs, and you can see, it's very high there. No! Please, reach out to me if you are interested with just 30,000 naira every month. Just be consistent. You will get your land within 12 months. You can even keep that land, do farming, do agriculture. You can even decide to sell that land after 5 years. Do you know what it will be worth? I first of all went to buy my own though, because I know educators. I went to buy my own. And I have my own in a very, of course now, tush place. So I have my own. I'm not saying what I've not done. Because when I'm showing people the way, I'm ensuring that I'm walking the way. Because John C. Maxwell says a leader is someone who knows the way, shows the way, and walks the way. Second, stock market. How many people have heard about the stock market? I'm not a fan of stock market. I just put it there because it never worked well for me. But I have foreign stock. I have stock with Amazon. I have stock with Facebook. So we should please keep being on Facebook and be. We need the stock brokers. There are mutual funds. This one, they give you as high as 20% per annum, right, on whatever it is you invest. So what do? The entire money I make from the work that I do, I push it there, and they pay me every quarter. I go run. This one you will be patient, you will wait. Are we getting it? But every quarter, my money is working for me, and that is what I'm spending. So what do you think? I will become richer and richer because I'm not lazy. I am not lazy. That's the truth. Before most of us come, you will have seen me at my stand. Till the last person leaves, I will be there. So this is the least I can be. Because by tomorrow morning, I'm richer. In fact, what am I saying? Alarms can even have started coming in now. FGN bond, that is federal government bonds. That is a way, it's like the government is using your money to trade. They're borrowing from you and they're paying you back. Do we get it? So like this FGN bond is the one I used to use to buy my data, internet, because it comes in every 17th of every month. Let us move on. There are commercial papers. So commercial papers, please, time more. I had what speak there are other speakers. So what did I say training gives you? What does training gives you? That is what Chisom has asked me to come and do here. Chisom, did you pay me any money? In fact, I'm the one that have been giving my knowledge, my attention, but she's coming for one-on-one training. That one is commercial papers has to do with, but let me just help us to be aware. You can research and everything. Commercial paper is more of like private organizations, you know. So, but this one it requires a lot of money. But I belong to an investment group called the Billionaire Women Group. See, forget it. If all your friends are educators, you are in trouble. Let me reiterate that sentence. If all, with emphasis, you are in trouble. Yes. There's a prevalent mindset. We'll still get there. So commercial papers is for the mobile apps. Instead of using all those big commercial banks, just use the one that they will help you. They will even give you small interest every day. Do you understand? You can have them, but don't be putting most of your money there. We've all mentioned all the things they debit. I'm not mentioning any particular bank, but we know them. Agribusiness is also something that is really thriving. So I'm sure some of us forget about piggyvest, right? Yeah, and stuff like that. But those things also, you need to also read well. I use Optimus by AfriInvest because you have to do your research so that one day the app will not just open Then, digital assets. This one, all of us, we're supposed to be making money from that. How many of us, we have seller accounts? We have resources on seller. You have it, but you don't use it. Glory be to God. Last week, Monday, somebody just called me, Dr. Twain, please, I want to buy all the ebooks on your platform. So I just sent him the link. By the time he did all the calculation, it was over 200,000. Even me, I did not know that I have plenty money like that. And he bought them. Because me, I'll just keep producing. As I am like this, I'm publishing 5 new books before my birthday. They're already. I'm not launching anything, no. I don't do book launching. Not come and promise me. And I will launch on Zoom. I do pre-order. Me, book launching. I don't do. Cooperative jobs are good, but most of the time they don't give investment opportunities. But you can network, you can get social capital, and some other form of capital. And when you are joining a cooperative, be very sure of which cooperative you're joining, because another name for cooperative is corporate and thief. Dollar savings. Dollar savings. I also have some investment in dollars just as fixed deposits because we know because of the devaluation of Naira. But I'm just opening up our minds. I'm not saying you should do everything. If it is even plus 1 or 2, don't save for investment. Save as investment. Joint venture, this is quite top notch, but that has to do a lot with partnerships, business partnerships, where you bear the risk and the returns together. So for example, all the educational resources you saw me display outside, I didn't buy it with a dime. I have a friend that ships educational resources from China. My own is I'll sell online. I make my percentage and I'm good. It's a joint venture. And education focus. Scroll please. Let's move. I'm sure my time is fast spent. Then legacy and community investment. I'm very big on this one. Mentorships, networking, estates, and legacy planning. Because it's not also enough for you to have those investments. You must, especially for someone like me that has plenty of money, I must be planning for my legacy and also for my investments. Guarding all the money that I've been able to put together. And that's one of the reasons why I was saying that if all the friends you have are educators, you're in trouble. In fact, there was a group I joined, that Billionaire Women group that I joined. To just join that group alone, my sister, is 500,000 naira. But guess what? I've made my money back. Because they'll just wake up and say, hey, people, there is commercial paper opportunity. We need just 10 people to drop 1 million. If you sleep, you snooze. And in 3 months, you get like 100K back. You don't work, not run around. When you enter the supermarket and some people just like to say, they are thieves, they only like, it's a lie. It's because some of us, we don't understand all these things early. We don't understand them early. There's a place in which we are working for money, and there's a place where your money is working for you. So I'm not going to talk about theory here. So, start small, build a portfolio, and we must track our expenses. It even starts from that. You are smiling. I have spreadsheets for everything, my business, my personal expenses. I have track sheets. No, I say, madam, you don't buy with too much. Oh. That's why I went to do a guy thing. Because it's one of my weaknesses. I have weaknesses, right? When I see my head goes just be done. If I put the guy there, I want to see the money I put on the guy thing. So at least it will caution me a bit. It's not to say that I don't still buy. I just bought a set of 6 and I was like, I'm done for the adult. God, help me. How did I know that I was spending too much? Because I'm tracking. There's a spreadsheet. Open Excel and get it done. Combine your salary with passive income streams. Your wealth journey is not a one-day event. It is a See, in closing, there are 3 types of thoughts you must have when it comes to your money. You must always be thinking about, how can I make now money? How can I make my soon money? And how can I make my later money? So I have a post-training webinar coming up Saturday, 5th August by 5 p.m. Like I said, we are sending this to the group. That is the link to register. Can you please scroll? Scroll, please. You're not just a teacher. You are a life builder. You are a builder of futures. Let's stop teaching poverty. Let's start modeling prosperity. Invest beyond the classroom. Invest beyond the world. Invest in you. I hope. So those are my socials. This is the link to all my ebooks. They are discounted there. Click on it, pay with your card, download. You don't need to come and meet me or talk to me. Technology is there. I have books spanning from Entrepreneur Goldmine to Mentorship. Over 24 books, you see. 28, yeah, thereabout. I hope when it's you don't mind, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you can actually invest beyond the classroom world. Thank you.
Are we clapping? Do we have any question?
I think I've already mentioned that. So on the document which I will send it to the group, click on it, open it. There's a link to join my community. I have a community of close to 600 educators on WhatsApp. I have 2 Facebook groups, one for education consultants, one for education leadership and mentorship. My Facebook, I have one for 7,000. I have another one for about 1,500. So once you click on that link, you fill the link. Once you're done filling, there's a link that will lead you to the WhatsApp community. So don't rush, just fill and go. Be very intentional. Once you click submit, there will be a link to the WhatsApp group. So you enter into the WhatsApp group, and then we keep the interaction going. Thank you.
Any other question? Any other question?
Ma, I want to ask about the club. Is Rotary Club okay as an association?
Join on your own.
Okay, so I volunteer a lot. But there is a strategy to volunteering. What did I say? Don't just jump at any volunteering opportunity. You'll be very stupid because you are wasting your currency of energy, attention, and time. And if you are not careful, you're going to spend so much of your money. The first thing you must be able to do, you must have clarity for your life. Who am I? Where am I going? What is my ideal picture of the future that I envisage? So that will help you clarify. By the way, I do clarity sessions. By the way, I'm a transformational leadership coach and mentor. I have psychometric tests. I have things that I can help to put you through, that you will not be confused about your life anymore. But you pay. That's about 120,000 for 3 months. I have for businesses about 250,000 for 3 months for business owners and business leaders. I have my bespoke education consultant certification program. If you want to desire to be an education consultant, I consult for 5 schools in 5 African countries: Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Addis Ababa, Ghana, and Port Novo, Republic of Benin. I've been a consultant for 13 years, education consultant for 13 years, and I've been a business consultant for 4 years. Yeah, so I consult for small businesses, fashion. Is it not the same? See, everybody on social media have become teachers, and you people are here. I don't know what you're doing. Out of. What are they doing? Did they tie your placenta? knowledge economy. You can teach and earn from it. And you have the skills that they don't have. Back to volunteering. So, you must have what is called enlightened interest. What did I call it? Enlightened interest. Yes, before you volunteer. What is the indirect value that will flow to me? Do I want to connect with Rotarians? You have to think about it deeply. Why do I want to connect with them? What value do I want to get from them? What do they do? Thank you, ma'am. How can this value convert to the 4 currencies that I've learned about today? I started volunteering for the John C. Maxwell Foundation in 2022. I was so strategic. I was so hardworking that in less than 8 months they placed me on salary. Their father. MC, where are you? I'm sure you got my point. So it's not about should I volunteer for Rotary. It's not a good place for me myself. Who am I? What do I want? What's my is Rotary in alignment to my values? You know? And then what is my strategic? What is my enlightened interest in joining the Rotary Club? Last year, I paid 700,000 for a 2-day seminar in a hotel and suite. I don't throw my money away. There was a reason why I paid. There were some people I was looking for, and they were in that room. Their father, I blocked them. As in, I did not only meet them, I bundled them. Come on, let's go.
Do we have any other question? I feel like she shouldn't go yet. Easy? Don't speak in your mind. Okay.
Doctor, when you mentioned the stock market, you said something, I think, you don't invest in Nigerian stock market or something.
Yes, I don't invest in Nigerian stock market.
And I'm telling you that I'm a big time investor in Nigerian stock market, and it's very, very favorable.
Okay.
So you can also consult me for that.
Yes. So she has marketed herself.
Yes.
She said because right from when I was in university days, I started investing in stock market. Only for them to tell me they could not retrieve one thing. So all those stocks are gone. So if you can help me retrieve it, no, I have all those things. I will send it to you. Let's start from there. Maybe I will change my mind. But I invest in foreign stocks. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
So you see what she has just done? She has found a way to offer me value. And it's easy for us to. So when they say network, now that I am there, I am let me connect the data. Let's take a check. Plus you and the other person. We must find what is that thing that can be of value to each other. You're about to say I just tell you. Please release me. Much was left. I'm not eating breakfast. Eh?
We should also invest in our health.
Yes, I mentioned that, right? All right.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.